Hello, 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 Facebook land and YouTube world. I am Nicole with Equally Creative by Nicole or Equally Creative Living, depending on how you found me. I'm here tonight. It's Wednesday night. What day is it? Oh my goodness. It is May 22nd. It's the last day of school for our little kiddos here in Lafayette Parish. I, however, will never be off, right? So end of school, things are busy. Lots of our friends graduated last weekend. I thought I had plenty of cards. I've got birthdays coming up. My life is crazy, crazy busy. So I'm here to help you, show you how quick and easy you can create some beautiful cards. So I'm going to share with you a couple that I've made, and then we'll make a couple together. And if you look in the description, you'll see what you'll get with your kit if you so choose to purchase a card kit tonight. So again, this class is a free class. I'm going to show you lots of fun things that you can do with the mix and match card packs and ephemera sets. And if you want to buy a kit, you can do so. Right there in the description is a link. You can copy and paste that information and it'll send you right to shop. You don't have to shop. You can just purchase a kit if you would like. And those kits are going to include 2 of the decorative card bases as well as 2 plain card bases, and they'll have envelopes to go with them. So let's get started so you can see these fun and amazing projects. Now, I have to be honest. I created these and I'm like, oh my God, they're so quick. They're so easy. They're so pretty. They're so simple. And then I get online and I see people who have done some like super zhuzhed up cards with lots of extra elements. And I'm here to say, stop judging yourself against other people because I am the worst at that. And if you want simple and easy and pretty, this is absolutely one way that you can go. You can whip these up in no time. You can have an envelope of pieces ready to go. You can create these in advance and have some cards ready to go. Either way you do it, you can go from super, super simple to, oh my God, I can't believe that was once part of this kit kind of stuff. So tonight I'm showing you some pretty easy things that anybody can do at home. If you were with me last week, we talked about the quick and easy options in the catalog. So we have rearranged how our catalog is laid out, 3 different shopping experiences for you, from pre-made kits with everything you need to quick and easy options. And then, of course, we have our creativity your way for people who really want to jump in and do all the things, right? So we're kind of in the middle tonight with our mix and match setup. Now, if you remember last week, we went over some of these top 10 crafting essentials. Now, I did use my glue, dimensionals, and my scissors tonight. I also used not the saying hey, but I used the stamp sentiment from here. So let's get started. Let me share what I did with all of these items. So I did have one of everything. So that just gives you a little idea, but I didn't use everything on every card. So let's go ahead and share all the different pieces. And I'm going to start with the envelope packs. So there are 2 different kinds. We have Sunny Springs, which has some florally element to them. So you can see that the envelopes will match the card bases. And there is a 4th one, but that's the one I'm going to show you in just a moment. So that is Sunny Springs. This one is called Calming Creek. And again, I have a couple of them here, and then I've used the other ones. So these are the papers. And then the coordinating envelopes that match those. Now, In each of these packs, you would get 5 of the decorative card bases and 5 of the decorative envelopes. But as you see here this evening, as you will see here this evening, you can chop these up and do some other things with them. So let me share the ephemera packs with you. Now, I have copied some fabulous other demonstrator who was like, hey, put your ephemera packs in your DVD cases. We do sell these, and I just so happen to have these because I put my chamois in them for when I teach classes. So I had some extras, and I did just what she recommended, and I have put them all in these cases, and it just stores them so well. So this is the saying something ephemera pack. So it is all words, and there's a variety of words on here. You can see I used some of those. You have 2 sheets of each kind. So there are some die cut words over here. Another set of die cut words, and then another pack here. So there are 8 sheets in a pack, 2 of each 4 different styles. Okay. So again, that's the saying something. Yep, I got that word right. Again, if I mess this up, I think I typed it correctly in the description. So we'll close that up. All right, this is labels and layers, and it's exactly what it says it is. There are all the die cut labels and different pieces and parts that you can layer. We're going to do some of that in a moment. And only because I want to show them all, they want to hop on out at me. So they're saying, use me, use me. All right. So you can see, again, you get 2 each of 4 different sheets. So you get 8 sheets in this one as well. Now I will probably create a label for mine, or I can tuck a sheet of paper in and pull this cardboard out just to make a little bit more room in here, but it's pretty good the way it is. But you can see, trying to go through them all, I'm spilling them. So we have some birthday cakes and balloons and stars and cupcakes and a horse, little framed artwork looking stuff here. Some more cupcakes, typewriter. I love the typewriter. It's a lot of fun. All right. So again, same premise. You have 2 of each, 4 different sheets in here. So 8 sheets total. And here is the fully flowering ephemera pack. And this obviously is going to be a lot of florals. What I also like is on the packaging, it actually tells you which colors are in each ephemera pack. So I used garden green from the florals, and so I pulled garden green from some of the other ones as well to do tonight's cards. Okay. All right, so, and here is the stamp set. We did use this one last week when I shared those super simple note cards and envelopes as well. And I pulled out a piece of ephemera for that. So the ephemera packs are really cool. They go a good long way to adding a little something extra to your cards. So let's get started. All right, so let's start right here. So here is one of the spring, what is it called? Sunny Springs cards right here. Okay. All I used is the floral ephemera pack. This is a strip of white. I used my garden green pad, and I used Happy Birthday from the stamp set. So this is one way to mix one ephemera pack with a card set and a stamp set. Okay, super simple, right? Then I stepped it up just a little bit and I used a piece of coordinating azure afternoon blue paper. I crinkled up some of the bubble bath, a rectangle of bubble bath, and added some texture back here. I added an extra ephemera pack here. I used the same stamp set and some of the floral embellishments here. And then I added a little sparkle of ribbon. So this is just a way that you can kind of take a simple project and step it up. So that is two cards there. And I have listed in the description, if you choose to get a card kit, you will get some cardstock and envelopes that coordinate with the decorative card and envelope that you receive. So you'll be able to kind of do the same thing. Okay, so let's take a look. This one, we're going to do a second one. So this was a card base. And what I did was I took the coordinating color. So here's my envelope. And I just simply cut that card base down. This is a 4 by 5 1/4. I like that layer for my cards. So this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to simply layer this on top. And I'm going to show you, this was my card base plus cardstock. I've got a plain white. This is a sliver that I cut off from the inside because your paper is going to be 5 1/2 inches. And when you cut it down to 5 1/4, you have this little sliver. So you can add a little embellishment on the inside. So this is simply a card pack, a little bit of extra cardstock, and just one of the ephemera packs. This is just the words, the saying something ephemera pack. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, and I pulled out the other part to that. So we're going to go ahead and build the base of this card. I'm going to use some of this tape runner. Tape runner is not one of the most basic pieces of tools that you need to have, but it does make for nice and quick pieces. But I'll tell you, the glue really is your best friend because you can use it on the tiniest sliver of paper, which you cannot do with your Stampin' Seal Plus. So I just laid this across. And I left just a little tiny white piece over here. Just gives it just a little extra pop. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Thanks for coming and checking me out today. We are using our mix and match with some of our top 10 essentials. And this is the card base that we cut up so that we could make 2 cards out of it with an extra sheet of cardstock. And now we're going to decorate this on the fly to show you how easy it is. So remember I said I used 1 card pack plus a little bit of cardstock and 1 ephemera pack. So I'm going to pull out some of those fancy die cut words, like these. And let's see. So we have birthday. I might do birthday wishes. You can see that's nice, cut, perfect. So, and here is wishes. Set that aside. And we can make a very simple, gorgeous card. So again, I'm using my glue because it truly is all purpose. Let's see if I can, just gonna add a little bit in the thick areas where my letters are joined together. And then I'll slap that on there. The cool thing about this glue is that it's going to dry clear. So you don't have to worry about any colors. And then I have a special little tool that I like to use just in case I make a ginormous mess with the actual glue itself. There we go. So you can see there's a little tiny bit of glue peeking out. If it dries like that, I will simply use this little rubber square. And once it's dry, you can kind of rub that and it will lift that glue right off. And I do keep it right nearby because I'm a messy girl sometimes. All right, so there's our birthday wishes. Super simple, ready to go. Okay, and we have one more that we are going to put together. And I did kind of just throw some things together. We might use it all, we might not. So this is Shy Shamrock card base. And I pulled out some birthday elements here. And I just thought we might play a little bit, layering some things, and make a fun fold card. So one of the parts that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the happy day part right here. So I am going to use some dimensionals, and I may have buried them. So let me grab a new pack. So I'm going to put this little cutout word piece on dimensionals, and it's going to be the pop-up part for this card base. Okay, now this card base is the kind that comes in the pack over here, and all I did was I lined this up and I scored it at 2 inches, and that allows me to fold it right here nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. And I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so this part is ready. Now we're just going to decorate this piece right here. And I do have a couple of like little layers that I wanted to do. This has a little spot that we could totally add some ribbon. So let's go ahead. We're going to put some of this ribbon that we already used earlier. So I'm just going to tie this in a little bit of a knot here. And I wanted to do this decorating on the fly to show you just how easy it is to grab the mix and match pieces and parts and decorate on the fly. Create a card for somebody special on the fly. You have a birthday party next weekend, you don't have to be rushing around Target 2 minutes before it starts, right? So having a couple of these things on hand really helps. Throw some cashola in there or a gift card, and you are good to go. You could even make a little decorative pouch out of the envelope. So I've seen that happen as well. So many things that we can do. All right, and again, we're decorating on the fly. I am just going to kind of put some pieces on and see how I like them. Again, I might use them all, I might not. We'll go from there. So I do like this guy right here. And I really love the balloons. So I'm going to put a dimensional at the bottom of my balloons. And because they're going to sit on here, I'm going to add a little drop of glue right here where I know this is going to be. And then I can simply place that right here. And now it lays nice and flat. Gives a little pop of color, however. I did grab this candle that I thought would be cute in the cupcake. I think I'm going to put it behind there. So again, I'll put a little tiny drop of glue and then line this candle behind there like it's sitting in the frosting a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and put this one up on some dimensionals. And I'm gonna snip this little piece right here to go behind the candle so that that candle is also raised. I'm going to put this one on this bottom corner, and ooh, that works right on top. So I think what I'm going to do is just put some glue on the back of this one. I'll put that right across this banner here. I think I'm going to leave that off, and I might even leave this one off. I haven't decided. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this just like this. All right, so now to make this work, I'm going to have to put adhesive only at the bottom so that it will go like this. You can see that. There you go. So in order for that to happen, I'm going to add a little bit of glue just on this bottom section. Open this up, and I'm going to kind of center this on my card. And there you have a fun fold. So you're going to receive some of these, a sampling of some of these. If you choose to order a kit tonight or this week, you have until Sunday night at midnight. I always check my orders on Mondays, so I can get everything additional ordered for you. But again, all the instructions are in there. I hope that you enjoyed learning about the mix and match items, and let me know what you think. Did I do okay zhuzhing them up, or am I a complete failure? Because everybody has such amazing ideas. I'm kidding. I already know I'm not a complete failure. And I already told you, don't judge yourself against others. So do what you can with what you have, and you should get the mix and match because there's a lot you can do with it. I will see you all next week. I'm going to remind you that next week we're going to talk about some basic card design, and we will have another kit available. So come back for that free class. It'll be nice and based on design properties and some good elements that you want to have for your cards. And that's about it. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.